Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to you all. It's my pleasure as Chancellor and on behalf of the Senate to formally declare this degree congregation open. I'm sure we'll all have an enjoyable afternoon, and for the moment, please, will you be seated?
Honoured guests, parents, families, and of course graduating students. Today is a special day, one of the most memorable of your lives. And as President and Vice Chancellor, I'm delighted to welcome you to this degree congregation. We're together to celebrate years of hard work, which have culminated in you receiving a degree. And this is no mean feat. You should be proud that you've graduated from one of the best universities in the country. It's a special day for you, and my part in it is only small. It's a wonderful celebration for your parents, supporters, but also for academic colleagues who've taught you either in person or through distance learning. As I was preparing what I might say today, I asked a few colleagues what I should include, and all I was given was a list of don'ts. Don't make it too long, don't make it too short, and don't ask for any more money. Hence, I decided in my short, you'll be pleased to hear, address that I would simply give you a couple of truths, talk a little bit about the significance of your degree, and then give 3 notes of thanks. The first truth is that you cannot comprehend yet how proud your parents and loved ones are of you today. Yes, you know, of course, that they're proud, but the depth of that feeling will only become obvious once your role is reversed and you're sitting out there celebrating your own sons or daughters stepping up to receive their degrees. This really is a momentous day, culmination of years of education, beginning of new careers, global travels, or possibly further postgraduate study. It marks the end of years of hard work and is the beginning of the next phase of your lives. The second truth is you cannot appreciate yet the importance of your education, the skills you've acquired, the ability it's given you to question, to critique, debate, influence, and innovate. University education is not about regurgitating facts. It's about challenging them, about solving problems, and about seeking to use these skills to go on to make a difference. Yes, you have the ability to answer exam questions. You'll have a few letters after your name, and you're going to earn larger salaries as a result. But much more importantly, you'll walk out of here equipped to face up to a range of challenges. We live in testing times: economic instability, cuts to public services, climate change, an aging population, conflict in many parts of the world. And it's your generation who will have to deal with these challenges. And we hope that the knowledge and skills you've acquired at Leicester will equip you to do this effectively. Not the detailed knowledge that you furiously scribbled down in those exams, if you're honest, much of which you've forgotten, but the ways of thinking, the thirst for innovative understanding, and the desire to improve the lot of those around you. It's important in today's difficult times that we recognise the value of higher education in the UK, and indeed the specific contribution that the University of Leicester makes. Universities overall contribute around £70 billion per year to economic growth. They're the 3rd biggest export industry in the UK. We generate more income through training international students than the aircraft or pharmaceutical industries. Over 80% of new jobs in the UK by 2020 will be in occupations with high percentages of graduates. And specifically for our university, we're a leading university in the top 1% of universities worldwide. We put around £750 million into the local economy every year. And for every 100 people we employ at this university, and we employ thousands, around 120 jobs are created in the local economy. 6 months after graduation, a quarter of you are likely to still be living in the city. strengthening the local workforce with your skills. So we can be very proud of our achievements, both as a university, but as a higher education sector overall. Of course, providing world-class education is a major part of what we do. Indeed, it's the reason we're all here today. But Leicester also has a very strong reputation for its research. This was highlighted with the award of a Queen's Anniversary Prize for Higher and Further Education in 2014. These biennial awards are only given for the most nationally recognised world-class research. They're a highly prestigious part of the UK's national honours system. We have to be able to demonstrate that the project we put forward really is world-class, and we've been fortunate that over the last 2 decades we've won this prize 3 times. Once in physics, once in genetics, and of course, and perhaps unsurprisingly this time, the award has been given for the discovery of Richard III, a project that the Guardian newspaper called one of the most successful UK university media operations ever. A wonderful detective story which involves scientists from many disciplines not only finding the bones, but using DNA and genealogy to prove that they really were the bones of a king who ruled 500 years ago. And some of you, of course, may have seen the scoop in the Independent newspaper that the University of Leicester will be changing its name to King Richard University, that the student bar will be renamed Carnage at Bosworth, and that a university source was quoted as stating, "Our research shows that up to 10% of people in some countries aren't aware that it was the University of Leicester which found the skeleton of Richard III, and hence changing the name of the university is the natural next step." Of course, the attentive among you will have spotted that this came out on April the 1st. While Richard III has been so very prominent, and we can be very, very proud of this particular project, there are numerous examples of world-class research that come across my desk every day produced here in our university. Some recent examples: a cure for malaria. Academics working on our toxicology unit have just revealed new ways of fighting the disease using specific drugs which kill the malaria parasite, potentially providing a cure for a devastating illness. A mission to Mercury. An instrument's been designed and built by Leicester researchers which will help to unlock the secrets of Mercury's surface, and has recently been shipped from our Space Research Centre to the European Space Agency, due to launch in 2017. And a lung cancer breath test. Some of our respiratory experts have been trialling a potentially groundbreaking breath test to detect lung cancer in its early stages. It's not invasive, it's relatively cheap, and it could double detection by 2020, saving up to 10,000 lives and £250 million of NHS money. The list could go on and on. These are just examples of some of the absolutely outstanding work that our academics are involved in. You'll be pleased to know that I'm coming to the end of my address, but I did mention that I wanted to give 3 notes of thanks. First, as I stated at the beginning of my speech, your family will be incredibly proud to see you graduating here today, and their support and encouragement is a huge factor in your success. Some of you will have funded yourselves, but indeed families often provide financial support and sometimes, more importantly, moral and emotional support throughout your university experience. Second, we should also give thanks to the university staff who've supported, cajoled and encouraged you through these years. Universities, quite simply, are only as good as their staff, and it's for them been a great privilege to be able to educate you. Our academic colleagues are passionate about teaching. They love to engage with students and help you learn new ways of thinking about the world around you. But as I mentioned above, they are also researchers. They are creators of knowledge, as well as people trusted to pass that knowledge on. And it's only when this leading-edge research is integrated into teaching that they have the ability to really inspire. As you have gradually realised, rather than teach you what you need to know, they aim to teach you how to learn what you need to know. But finally, it's also important for us to thank you, the students, who play a vital role in helping us learn more about the subjects we love. Through engaging with bright students, academics think deeply about the stories they're telling, refining their ideas about how the world around us works or doesn't on occasion work. So thanks to you for giving us the privilege of educating you over the last few years. We, of course, hope that you'll wish to stay in touch, and in 6 months' time, you'll receive a survey from us asking how things are going. If you're currently looking for further study or employment, please remember that as a Leicester graduate, you continue to have free access to our award-winning career development service. They'll offer a range of specialist support and can help you make that first step into the world of work or expand your academic horizons. Just one of the ways in which they're doing this is through an exclusive program called Graduate Gateways, which will offer you chances to gain professional employment, professional work experience, and permanent and fixed-term opportunities with a range of organisations. So to find out more, do go to our website and keep up to date with that. Of course, you're joining, or perhaps continuing as, an alumni of a successful institution, and our alumni office will be keen to engage you as ambassadors for our university, keeping you in touch with our latest developments. We hope that you're going to be proud of your own achievements and proud too of your institution. Education and the wisdom it imparts really is valuable beyond the simple financial benefit. You must realise that while you're graduating from Leicester, your education should and will continue. It's far from over. We've simply helped guide you along this path for a few years, and you, like us up here on stage, still have much to learn. Finally, then, I congratulate you on the degrees you've obtained. I wish you an enjoyable day, and on behalf of the whole university, wish you every success in your future lives and careers. Congratulations.
Alf Adams was born in Hadley, Essex. After passing the 11+ exam, he attended a local technical college where, in addition to academic subjects, he learnt metalwork, woodwork, and technical drawing. This highly practical foundation was very important in his future career. However, Alf did not study a foreign language at his technical college, and this restricted his choice of university. And, fortunately for us, he chose to study physics at the University of Leicester, which had no foreign language requirement at that time. Alf completed his BSc degree and stayed on to do a PhD with Professor Walter Eric Spear on the way sulfur crystals interact with light and electric currents. Postdoctoral work followed at Karlsruhe Institute of Technology. Alf worked hard at his German language, but his efforts were met with laughter when he tried to read poems by Goethe at a local dramatic society. However, Alf's language skills improved vastly when he met and married his wife Helga in Karlsruhe. On returning to the UK, Alf took up an academic post at the University of Surrey. Indeed, Alf was the first academic to arrive in the new building of the university in Guildford. He was promptly arrested by security guards, not expecting an academic to turn up for work. His research was on the effect of pressure on semiconductors, those materials which do not conduct electricity, like metals, or insulate, like glass. In 1980, a sabbatical at Tokyo Institute of Technology enabled Alf to carry out research on semiconductor lasers. Alf logically combined these subjects in pioneering work on the effect of pressure on semiconductor lasers. The focus of his attention was the quantum well laser, where the laser light is generated at an extremely thin layer of semiconductor crystal. In 1986, while walking on the beach at Bournemouth, Alf had a brilliant practical idea. If the thin layer of semiconductor could be squashed, then the efficiency of the laser light could be greatly increased. This research led to the strained laser. A major company in the UK turned down the idea, so Alf published his results in the usual way. Now, strained lasers are almost the only semiconductor laser produced and are used in a vast number of practical applications. The first application of the technique is in the transmission of information through optical fibers. If the 20th century was the century of electronics, then the information technology revolution of the 21st century make it the century of photonics. The transmission of information along fiber optic cables is essential for the use of the internet and all modern communication systems. Using strained lasers, a light beam in an optical fiber can be switched on and off 40,000 million times a second. This means that digital information in the form of zeros and ones can be transmitted at a mind-boggling speed. Even more efficiency can be achieved with modulators and strained lasers. Using different colored light beams, 100 channels of information can be sent down the same optical fiber, each modulating at 1,000 million times per second. To give you some idea of the power of this technique, all the information in the full set of Encyclopedia Britannica can be sent down a single optical fiber, the thickness of a human hair, in 1,000th of a second. The strained laser made the mass production of CD and DVD players possible, along with laser readers for barcodes in supermarkets. Combining the power of small semiconductor crystals into fibers produce lasers of very high power. These strained lasers are used in high precision robotic welding and metal cutting to produce precision medical equipment, car components, and even in shipbuilding. Strained lasers can be used to identify the chemical components in a cloud of gas. This is used in the analysis of pollution in the air, but also in medicine, where conditions like diabetes, liver disease, or cancer show up as gases in the breath. Strained lasers can identify these molecules, which can lead to simple and efficient diagnosis of a range of diseases. Professor Alf Adams served as Distinguished Professor of Physics at the University of Surrey, where he was head of the Optoelectronic Materials and Devices Research Group. He now holds the post of Emeritus Professor. Alf was awarded the Doodle Prize in 1995 and was elected Fellow of the Royal Society in 1996. In 2014, Alf was awarded the Rank Prize for his pioneering work on strained lasers. Alf has changed the world. He invented the strained laser, and he is a BSc and PhD graduate at the University of Leicester. It has been estimated that each home in the developed world has an average of 5 strained lasers. Professor Adams should be a billionaire, but his research was not patented. And so Alf has not become a rich man. He has no regrets about this and is content with his remarkable career and the recognition from his colleagues working in solid-state physics. Mr. Chancellor, on the authority of the Senate, I present to you Professor Alf Adams, that you may confer upon him the degree of Doctor of Science.
Congratulations to you. What a career. It's a pleasure to know that we have still some use at our age.
Thank you very much.
Very, very well done.
Chancellor, President, distinguished visitors, members of the university, and graduates and their guests. I feel greatly honoured indeed to receive this honorary degree from the University of Leicester. And thank you very much, Dr. Jenkins, for your kind words. One correction though, I wasn't arrested because they didn't expect academics to work. It's just that I happened to be the first academic that turned up, but I think academics were expected to work. Anyway, it really is a pleasure for me to be back in Leicester again and to be standing on this very stage where over 50 years ago I received also my BSc and PhD degrees. And really, I am more grateful to the University of Leicester for those, perhaps, than for the honorary degree today, because those degrees totally transformed my life. I believe that Leicester is proud of the fact that it educates more than the usual proportion of students from underprivileged backgrounds. And that was certainly true in my case, because I came from an entirely non-academic family and grew up in this small village in Essex. However, the 6 years here at Leicester, studying physics, totally transformed my life, as I said. It turned me from a nervous schoolboy into somebody who was confident to take their place in the worldwide scientific community. And this is something I have enjoyed and benefited from all my life. Well, it's true, I never did become rich, but why are people actually working so hard to make money and are keen to become rich? Well, I assume that it's because they want to improve their quality of life. But I really think that there is very little that can improve your quality of life more than doing something each day that you really enjoy doing. And that is what I've done. And I would say to you new graduates today, you are very lucky indeed to be receiving a degree from the University of Leicester, because this will go a great way forward in enabling you to have a happy and rewarding career. I also know that today most of the graduates are in science and mathematics. And I would say to you, you are also lucky to be graduating in these subjects at this time, because in my opinion, science is only in its infancy at the moment. You may have seen all these big books, but we don't know very much at all. I mean, let's take the biggest problem, literally. 85% of the universe is made of something that we know so little about, we have to call it dark matter. And what is it that's driving, controlling this dark matter? Well, we don't know that either. We call it dark energy. It's really quite embarrassing in a way, but it's also very exciting. And then, again, if you go to the other end of the spectrum, the subatomic particles, well, we've known for a long time that quantum mechanics appears to control the behavior of subatomic particles. However, we're still no good at really manipulating them. So for many years, decades, people have been talking about the huge benefits one could achieve with quantum computers. However, as far as I am aware, there are still no quantum computers that are working efficiently. And then turning to something I really know very little about, the biological sciences, as mentioned, we have these understanding of DNA, and this was used quite brilliantly at the University of Leicester with DNA fingerprinting and, as the Vice-Chancellor said, in the identification of Richard III. But it's also my feeling that our understanding of DNA and genetics is still in its infancy, in the sense that it is still got to be used much more in medical applications. Now, Of course, I'm not suggesting to you, new graduates, that there are thousands and thousands of jobs out there just trying to work out what dark energy is. However, as these new problems in science are solved, so their effect permeates down through society and offers opportunities for people with scientific training, just as understanding better how semiconductor lasers worked has led to thousands, perhaps millions of new jobs in telecommunications and IT. And finally, I'd like to say how pleased I am to be back in the city of Leicester, where I very much enjoyed living. Once you're here, you become attached, and I noticed this particularly earlier in the year when I realised how anxious I was getting about Leicester City's relegation battle. But again, all ended well. So thank you again for this very considerable honour and for the extra ties it gives me with the university and with Leicester. Thank you very much.
Will all graduates please stand?
And now, officially on behalf of the Senate, I admit candidates both present and absent to the several degrees for which they are presented. Now, will you please sit down until we ask you to come up on the stage?
Mr. Chancellor, as Head of the College of Science and Engineering, I present the following candidates for their degrees. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, João Afonso. Atea Akrayam. Tomasz Augustiniak. John Coxon. Andrew Fallows. Cheng Feng. Gregory Forrest. Claire Fullerton. Benjamin Gompertz. Machine Gul. Leon Hicks. Matthew James. Masha Yankovic. Sam Jones. Susie Jones. Nina Jordan. Alexander Kushbal. Jushi Lee. Emily McCarthy. Callum Meredith. Stephen Metcalf. Claudio Pagani. Stuart Phillips. Michael Rubery. Timothy Trent. Luca Wright. Christopher Zaleski. Limonas Subas. For the degree of Master of Philosophy, Anusha Kazemian. For the degree of Master of Science in Actuarial Science, winner of the Actuarial Science DL Student Performance Prize, Wakas Murad. Charles Zafari. For the degree of Master of Science in Advanced Computational Methods, Mohammed Omar Khan. For the degree of Master of Science in Advanced Computer Science, Jibril Muhammad Adam. Rayan Al-Barakati. Winner of the Best Student Prize, Safar Al-Safari. Chaitanya Belago Mukund Rao. Dorcas Datiri. Hassana Ibrahim. Sahaya Kolandayasamy. Winner of the Best Student Prize, Taiwo Otubamawo. Yemisi Oyeleke. Minjae Jiang. For the degree of Master of Science in Advanced Computer Science with Industry, Abul Anwar Hussain. Anamalai Nachiapang. Arun Rajan. Winner of the Computer Science Best Software Project Prize, Manosh Pandian Saktifan. Deran Sharma. Shakina Sugandharan. For the degree of Master of Science in Advanced Software Engineering, Priya Butch Singh. Kennedy Chengeta. Yihong Jin. Michael Ngangong. For the degree of Master of Science in Advanced Software Engineering with Industry, Judith Moses. Vinita Tiagarajan. For the degree of Master of Science in Cloud Computing, Jingren Liu. Muhammad Rehman. For the degree of Master of Science in Cloud Computing with Industry, Praveen Purushothaman. Sriram Venkateshwaran. For the degree of Master of Science in Forensic Science and Criminal Justice, Claudia Andretta. Winner of the Forensic Science and Criminal Justice Best Student Performance Prize, Sharoma Pereira. For the degree of Master of Science in Software Engineering for Financial Services, Zhixiong Song. Peng Wei. Runqing Yin. For the degree of Master of Science in Software Engineering for Financial Services with Industry, Lei Song. For the degree of Master of Science in Web Applications and Services, Malavika Ragunthanathan Nair. For the degree of Master of Science in Web Applications and Services with Industry, Mohammed Anis. Sandhya Dhanasekaran. Anita Lakshmi Yagan Mohan. Winner of the Computer Science Best Technical Project Prize, Mahendran Parameshwaran. For the degree of Postgraduate Diploma in Actuarial Science, winner of the Actuarial Science DL Student Performance Prize, Foster Akina. For the degree of Master of Chemistry in Chemistry, Kinlon Choi. James Clark. James Cope. Olivia Flaherty. Olivia Hay. Mohammed Siddiq Khasmani. Hannah Parker. Divya Radhakrishna. Matthew Royal. Paul Sheehan. Joseph Walker. Ben Wilshire. William York. Carl Zagarish. For the degree of Master of Chemistry in Chemistry with a year abroad, Alexander Brundle. Ethan Cunningham. For the degree of Master of Chemistry in Chemistry with a year in Industry, winner of the Dunlop Polymer Engineering Division Chemistry Prize, Rachel Cliff. David Deitch. Winner of the College of Science and Engineering Prize, Ozea Gitai. Winner of the Royal Society of Chemistry Prize in Analytical Chemistry, Charlotte Greenall. Ryan Skillett. Karen Smith. Jasmine Wareham. For the degree of Master of Chemistry in Chemistry with Forensic Science, Manon Attore Al-Habariet. Shem Bullen. Peter Eastland. Ho Lau. Emma Paling. Alexander Pell. Winner of the Royal Society of Chemistry Prize in Analytical Chemistry and the Triat Earth Oil Plantations Prize, Michalis Basidias. For the degree of Master of Chemistry in Chemistry with Forensic Science with a year abroad, Joshua Evans. Zaim Omar. For the degree of Master of Chemistry in Chemistry with Forensic Science with a year in Industry, Andrew Douglas. Emma Freeman. For the degree of Master of Chemistry in Pharmaceutical Chemistry, Parisa Hamzavinejad Mokhadam. Sunjit Hanspal. Anne Owusu. Kahrima Taibi Metran. Martina Ubanaiti. For the degree of Master of Chemistry in Pharmaceutical Chemistry with year in Industry, Hina Makwana. Winner of the Raymond Peacock Prize, the Stuart Trippett Prize and the Celtec Prize, Yatin Mistry. For the degree of Master of Computer Science in Computer Science, winner of the Best Project Prize, Alex Dacey. For the degree of Master of Geology in Applied and Environmental Geology, Cameron Hooper. Winner of the Micromine Exploration Award, Richard Prasser. Winner of the BNOC Conoco Gulf Prize, the Institution of Materials, Minerals and Mining Prize, the Rhoda Bennett Prize, and the PSGB Individual Mapping Award, Rebecca Strachan.
Well, you've got a few prizes, Rebecca, haven't you?
For the degree of Master of Geology, Applied and Environmental Geology with a year abroad, Claudia Ditchfield Lepp. Benjamin Francis Smith. Winner of the Applied and Environmental Geology Prize, Karen Welland. For the degree of Master of Geology in Geology, William Alexander. Sebastian Betton. David Carroll. Winner of the Dennis Field Award and the East Midlands Geological Society Beryl Whittaker Prize, Benjamin Clark. Catherine Clarkson. Elliot Craggs. Rachel Curtis. Tamsin Farman. Matthew Nichols. Lawrence Philpott. George Ralph. Simon James Richards. Robert Selwyn. Winner of the Dennis Field Award, Ellery Simpson.
An award as well. There we are.
Winner of the Mineralogical Society Award, Leanne Stadden.
Well done, Leanne. And an award.
Shannon Stockdale. Maximilian Storch. Winner of the BNOC Kanoko Golf Prize, the Geology Alumni Society Prize, the College of Science and Engineering Prize, and the PSGB Individual Mapping Award, Kirsty Summers. Adam Taylor. For the degree of Master of Geology in Geology with a Year Abroad, Sadie Holmes. Owen Morgan. For the degree of Master of Geology in Geology with Geophysics, Richard Kelly. Winner of the London Petrophysical Society Prize and the Shell Geophysics Society Prize, third year, Jonathan Singh. For the degree of Master of Geology in Geology with Paleobiology, David Collier. Winner of the Micropaleontological Society Student Award and the Dick Aldridge Award, Deborah Fish. Gregory Philpotts. David Sampson. For the degree of Master of Geology in Geology with Paleobiology with a Year Abroad, Scott Thompson. For the degree of Master of Mathematics in Mathematics, winner of the Best Fourth Year Project, Alexander Bell. Richard Burton. John Schulz. Winner of the Mathematics Departmental Prize, Charlotte Cole. Samuel Elkins. Rose Fennick. Stephen Green. Henry Hudnott. Amarpreet Kaur. Dominic Lusk. Maurice Morgan. Mairead Mulcahy. Laura Piho. Winner of the Mathematics Departmental Prize, Robert Sanders. Rebecca Scorer. Amrit Shin. Jocelyn Yapmi Tapchet. For the degree of Master of Mathematics in Mathematics, USA, Joseph Foster. For the degree of Master of Mathematics in Mathematics with a Year Abroad, winner of the IMA Prize, Alessandra Walker. Marcin Wilk. For the degree of Master of Physics in Physics, Thomas Bradley. Christopher Checklin. Francis Davies. Alexander Foden. Lee Garland. Gregor McQuaid. Christian Mickelbach. Robert Miller. Poonam Patel. Winner of the Phillips Prize for Physics and the Stewart's and Essay Prize, Sam Turnpenny. Michael Walker. For the degree of Master of Physics in Physics with Astrophysics, winner of the Raymond Hyde Prize and the Departmental Prize in Physics and Astronomy, Hayley Allison. Daniel Cherry. Lawrence Evans. Winner of the Samuel and Rachel May Prize in Physics, Kieran Flatt. Maria Giovanna Garefa. Thomas Griffiths. Winner of the Stewart's and Essay Prize, Katie Hurlingshaw. Adam Higgins. Luke Holmes. Sabahuddin Humayun. Rutambara Joshi. Winner of the College of Science and Engineering Prize, Roger Lisa. Giles Lipscomb. William Longman. Jessica Patel. Jordan Penny. Jonathan Salabank. Winner of the Departmental Prize in Physics and Astronomy, Daniel Treacher. Adam Tyler. Dulip Vasudevan. For the degree of Master in Physics with Nanotechnology, James Farrow. For the degree of Master of Physics in Physics with Planetary Science, Mark Phillips. For the degree of Master of Physics in Physics with Space Science and Technology, Claire Sullivan. For the degree of Master of Science in Interdisciplinary Science, Yannick Chen. Pratik Lakotia. Winner of the Interdisciplinary Science Project Prize, Stéphane Huang. Winner of the Interdisciplinary Science Prize and the Interdisciplinary Science Project Prize, David McDonough. For the degree of Master of Science in Interdisciplinary Science with a year abroad, George Wells.
Robert Joyce is an automotive engineer, at present serving as Executive Director, Product Creation and Delivery of Jaguar Land Rover. He's also been on JLR's main board for the past 10 years, and so contributes on 2 levels to the immense success of Jaguar Land Rover, which last year achieved an annual profit of £2.5 billion and continued to play a major role in the UK manufacturing sector. Beyond his immediate employment, Bob Joyce, as he is known, is a leading figure in the renaissance of the UK automotive industry. Bob read engineering at University of Leicester in the 1970s, when our engineering science degree, championed by Professor Douglas McClellan, was a relatively unusual feature of the higher education landscape. It was designed to give engineers a broad knowledge of the science of engineering in their first year before they entered a specialism in their second year, and to produce engineers whose knowledge of science would take them to the top of the profession. Bob Joyce is a triumphant one-man vindication of Professor McClellan's vision. He came to us as a brilliant pupil of Chichester High School for Boys, where he was head boy and achieved A grades in all his A-levels. He chose to specialize in mechanical engineering, and in his final year, he was awarded the Institute of Mechanical Engineering Prize for Most Outstanding Third-Year Dissertation on the influence of energizer content on the case hardening of steels. He was greatly influenced by the support and mentoring of his tutor, Ronald Maxwell. It was already apparent that this was a graduate who was going to have a very distinguished career. On graduating, Bob worked on petrol and diesel engine technology development with Ricardo Consulting Engineers. He made his mark there by designing a complex simulation computer program to predict mononitrogen oxide emissions from a natural gas engine. After 5 years at Ricardo, Bob moved to the US, where he joined the engines division of Dresser Industries. There, his powerful combination of engineering and leadership skills enabled him to lead a team developing lean burn engines, which are engines that use less fuel and emit fewer unburned hydrocarbons and greenhouse gases. In the course of his work there, Bob registered several original technologies with personal patents. The principal engine that he developed there is still in volume production more than 25 years later and has been a great commercial success. Having launched this engine and endured many harsh winters in Wisconsin, Bob returned to the UK in 1988, where he joined the Rover Group and assumed responsibility for the development of the innovative K-Series engine. When Rover was taken over by BMW, Bob oversaw the development of the new Mini, which became a huge success. In 2001, he moved to Jaguar Land Rover, which was then in Ford ownership. There, he has led the development of the group's complete range of new vehicles, including the Range Rover, the Discovery 4, the Range Rover Sport, the Freelander 2, the Jaguar XK, XF, and XJ models. These vehicles have in common a huge range of innovative engineering technologies, and that is the mark of Bob Joyce's innovative mind. Now under Tata ownership, Jaguar Land Rover's model range has been the source of investment and employment opportunities and of phenomenal growth, including the Evoque, the new Discovery Sport, and Jaguar XE, the new XF, and the recently announced F-Pace, which was seen a few weeks ago by some 2 billion TV viewers when it supported the first stage of the Tour de France in Utrecht. Bob Joyce lies at the heart of that success. He has also become a champion for the sector and has been highly vocal as a champion of UK engineering design and development. In March 2014, our colleague, Professor Helen Atkinson, invited Bob Joyce to give the annual industry lecture in the Department of Engineering. Bob was delighted to return to the university and gave a sparkling lecture entitled Developing the Next Generation of Luxurious and Sporting Vehicles for a Sustainable World to more than 200 attendees, including alumni, staff, students, and members of the public. His interest in advanced vehicle technology and leadership of the automotive industry in this respect fits closely with this university's developing profile in this area. Bob Joyce's standing in the world of automotive science has been recognized by a fellowship of the Institution of Mechanical Engineers and more recently by election to a fellowship of the Royal Academy of Engineers. This academy is the engineering equivalent of the Royal Society, and its fellowship is the UK's highest honour for an engineer. Bob is the first of our graduates to achieve this honour through the industrial route. He was also published in the Debrets 2015 Top 500 Most Influential People in the UK. To all of this, we should now like to add our own honour in recognition of a graduate of whom we are immensely proud. Mr. Chancellor, on the authority of the Senate and the Council, I present to you Robert Joyce, that you may confer upon him the degree of Doctor of Science.
Well done, Rob. What a terrific set of achievements. No, we're really pleased to be able to give it to you.
Well, you'll be glad to see my speeches on that, which is probably going to be even more difficult to do because at my age I need glasses. Chancellor, President, Vice-Chancellor, Lord Lieutenant, honoured guests, thank you so much for letting me have the opportunity to stand here. 36 years ago today, I was sitting there. My mum, dad, and my wife, or now wife, we weren't married at the time, were sitting up there. My kids are now going through the same process you're all doing. Some are graduated too, one is just about to graduate. I know how immensely proud those parents are. Yeah? Even more bizarre, because I know you've worked very hard, sometimes you have a little chance to socialise. I saw 3 concerts in this hall. I saw Dire Straits up there, first time ever, Mark Knopfler. I saw Meatloaf up there, first time ever on there. And for some bizarre reason, I saw Chris de Burgh up there. I guess 2 out of 3 isn't bad. Let me just talk about how proud I am to be here, Leicester. I love engineering, and I thank you very much for the accolade there on my history. But I was triggered when I came to Leicester University. I remember I didn't know what I wanted to do. My school said, well, you better go to university. I said, what should I do? I used to have a motorcycle. I kept on taking it apart, rebuilding it the wrong way. I started to learn that if you rebuild it the wrong way, it costs you money and time, and it doesn't work. Ronald Maxwell, who actually was my tutor here, sort of said, well, why don't you go to university? Well, what do I want to do? Engineering. So and I came to here on this very important course, which was a mixed course. Because I didn't know, I was actually probably going to be a civil engineer when I started. As it was, I became mechanical. My final year project was a special project. I've been back to the labs today, where I looked at the catalyst contact on something about carburizing and case hardening of steels, very old tech really. But I remember I discovered something. It was only a very small thing, but British Steel said, wow, that can save us some money. And it sort of triggered me and why engineering and science is so darn important. It is the lifeblood of this country, of the society we live in. As a career, it is immensely satisfying. Trust me, I have had great satisfaction in my career because every day you work on a project or an item and you learn something. Even today, having had all the years of industry experience, I learned something, and it's fantastic to learn something. So, anyone involved with the subject matters, geology, science, technology, you are going to make progress and enjoy it. I would like to just talk about the next generation. You are vital. The problems this society has to live with and manage, global warming, sustainability, food, water, resources, they are not, and I think I can allow to say that in the audience today, they're not fixed by accountants or lawyers, or business management. They're fixed by scientists, researchers, physicists, mathematicians, who can actually help us. As we also said in the very first speech, we don't understand all what's going on. There's so much to learn. So enjoy your career. As you go forward, I'd only say a couple of three key tips. Yeah. Always challenge yourself. Never accept mediocrity. I never accept mediocrity for the people who work for me. That's one of our deals. You know, I want their best. But it moves everyone forward. Nobody wants to be average. Please always challenge. You've done that today. You showed how good you are by being here and receiving your awards. Take risks. Take the opportunities. I've been encouraged to take jobs on that I really didn't want to do. It's broadened me, it's helped me. I've been encouraged to travel, to do things that I really took me out of my comfort zone. Very rarely did I take something on that I regretted. And if I did, I learned from it and I moved somewhere else. And last but not least, enjoy it. If you're enjoying what you do in your future, you will have a great career and you'll make a difference. Good luck. Thank you.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor and President, for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Applied and Environmental Geology, Sophia Mahmoud Amin. Winner of the PSGB Individual Mapping Award, John Newman. Carl Swan. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Adri Saba. Yin Lok Inok Chan. Ka Chung. Stephanie Clark. Christopher Cooper. Adil Gamadid. Parminder Ghatia. Christopher Greenway. Curtis Houston. Rashmeet Jandu. Angela Clocko. Wing Yi Kwan. Winner of the Oxford University Press Prize for Achievement in Chemistry, Joseph Malinowski. Sanjeev Mistry. William Morris. Matthew Nellick. Winston Ngo. Marios Panagi. Anita Palmer. Michaela Rairata. Jasmine Roberts. Winner of the Hunter Medal and the Dunlop Polymer Engineering Division Chemistry Prize, Peter Sen. Lucy Thompson. Bhavina Vaja. Philip Young. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Chemistry with Forensic Science, Richard Allen. William Boxall. Maya Gusum. Emily Ho. Yan Young. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Shalom Aidu. Winner of the May Computer Prize and the College of Science and Engineering Prize, Vlad Balanescu. Winner of the Computer Science Departmental Prize, the Best Project Prize, the Best Final Year Prize, and the Second Year Project Prize, Samuel Balco.
Impressive list. Well done. Congratulations.
Matthew Bennett.
Well done, Matthew. Congratulations.
Artemis Chertidis.
Well done. Congratulations.
Vivian Chopra.
Well done. Congratulations.
Michael Collins.
Well done, Michael. Congratulations. Well done.
William Davis.
Well done, William. Congratulations. Well done.
Winner of the Best Project Prize, Aidan Goddard.
Congratulations. Well done on the prize.
James Hoey. Alisa Evanenko.
Congratulations.
Nupur Joshi.
Well done. Congratulations.
Winner of the Second Year Project Prize, Seda Kunda.
Well done on the prize.
Camille Lennart.
Congratulations.
Jeremiah Mark.
Well done. Congratulations.
Winner of the Second Year Project Prize, Sam Wilkinson.
Well done, Sam. Well done on the prize.
Declan Williams.
Well done. Congratulations.
Winner of the Second Year Project Prize, Ilyas Lakou.
Congratulations. Well done.
For the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science Industry, Sophia Blee.
Well done. Congratulations.
Emily Halsey. Brian Joseph.
Well done. Congratulations.
Adil Kochar.
Well done. Congratulations.
Jordan Merkin. Pritesh Patel.
Well done. Congratulations.
Winner of the Bloomberg Second Year Project Prize, James Reeves.
Congratulations, James. Well done.
Connor Richards.
Well done. Well done.
Winner of the Bloomberg Second Year Project Prize, Stacey Roberts.
Well done. Congratulations on the prize.
Winner of the British Computer Society Prize, the Computer Science Departmental Prize, the College of Science and Engineering Prize, and the Bloomberg Second Year Project Prize, Shakil Shogun.
Impressive list. Well done. Well done.
David Thomas. Andrew Townsend. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computing, Tevin Allen. Jack Charlesworth. Hilary Chow. Najyot Khan. Callum Moyes. Rhea Patel. Stuart Ukku. Winner of the Best Final Year Computing Project Prize and the Third Year Prize, George Vince. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computing with Industry, Aaron Ajula. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computing with Management, Sumisade Ademola. Najla Al-Hassani. Paul Elpidoru. Rajan Flora. Xu Lam. James Lam. Christopher Laws. Mahamuhan Diramje Pereira. Mahmoud Shafi. Mitchell Thomason. Wan Wang. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computing with Management Industry, winner of the Computing with Management Project Prize, Alexander Fox. Adash Kahwa. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computing with Management with a year abroad, Jean-Vincent Vallée. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Financial Mathematics, Temlade Adaribigbe. Pavos Balkovosh. Jiguang Chen. Ying Guo. Winner of the Mathematics Departmental Prize and the Departmental MATLAB Prize, Weibin Huang. Shahzad Kasi. Minfen Li. Winner of the Modelling and Computation Prize, Peilin Li. Xichao Liu. Xiying Luo. Kanghua Peng. Shamil Solanki. Di Wang. Ji Yi Wang. Jinjing Wu. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Geography and Geology, Zoe Norris. Maxine Toller. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Geology, Scott Alexander. Yassine Aziz. Christopher Bates. Eleanor Bowman. Hannah Britton. Winner of the Micromine Exploration Award, Christopher Carrier. Stephanie Cole. William Collin. Rebecca Cashman Crook. Benjamin Crossley. Jessica Darby. Andrew Fudge. Parag Goodwin. Kaya Griffin. Sophie Guy Pearson. Mohammed Haji Abdul Rahman. Mohammed Haji Shapar. Edward Hughes. Rebecca Johnson. Catherine Jones. Lee Hall. Catherine King. Georgia Lehane. Jessica Lewis. Luke Marchant. Charlotte Mason. Jessica Mason. Sebastian Morel. David Newton. Thomas Norris. Alexander Pierce. Maria Phillips. Samuel Robbins. Lucy Rutland. Oliver Skevington. Colette Smith. Alice Tuckley. Isaac Turner. James Fenney. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Geology with Geophysics, Elham Al-Sharif. Jack Andrews. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Geology with Paleobiology, Robert Barnes. Jacob Harrison. Anna James. Levi Kane Thorpe. James Mawson. Callum O'Flaherty. Joseph Towers. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Interdisciplinary Science, Catherine Berridge. Scott Brown. Winner of the Interdisciplinary Science Project Prize, Danny Chandler. Patrick Comboy. George Harwood. Krisho Manoharan. Siobhan Parrish. Edward Reynolds. Evangeline Walker. Richard Walker. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Jami Akodu. Elena Alexandru. Rajdi Patwal. Sarah Bamber. Amy Beasley. Jacob Bilby. Jake Bishop. Suzanne Church. Bruno Contrino. Min Dan. Lucy Dunster. Jessica Durant. Ryan Gamble. Rachel Glover. Olivia Heath. Sorry. Cameron Hogg. Stephen Joyce. Despoina Constantinidou. Pani Constantinou. Elena Kuali. Man Hui Ling. Kimberly Lyon. Winner of the Mathematics Departmental Prize, Denny Marcus. Sarah Marriott. Kirsty Marsden. Elizabeth McCoy. Constantina Michael. Isabel Moore. David O'Connell. Sean O'Sullivan. Fanny Pianagiotidou. Christopher Parsons. Mubarak Patel. Nimesh Patel. Andrew Pattenden. James Rowe. Amrita Sangha. Alexander Sawyer. Holly Seaton. Simone Similidi. Michael Spencer. Julian Taylor. Alistair Titchmarsh. Kinga Fwatikovic. Winner of the IMA Prize, the Mathematics Departmental Prize, and the Geometry and Algebra Prize, Alana Whitley. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mathematics and Actuarial Science, Hock Cheng. Maria Duong. Winner of the Mathematics Departmental Prize, Chun Fang. Masuma Fazel Shonju. Krishan Ganesha. Imran Chudon. Winner of the College of Science and Engineering Prize and the Mathematics Departmental Prize, Marcus Kwok. Hai Lau. Monica Mawa. Jivan Riait. Andre Shan. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mathematics with a year abroad, Vivian Keach. Rina Lally. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mathematics with Economics, Wei Dong. Anlis Hu. Chen Ye Li. Huang Nguyen. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mathematics with Management, winner of the Best Third Year Project Prize, Ravjot Bansal. Rasha Rushdie. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Pharmaceutical Chemistry, Wai Chik. Zain Lambat. Natalie Morton. Shimrat Fool. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Physics, Matthew Avis. Christian Dawson Moore. George Derham. Samantha Dickinson. Dharam Gotanya. Benjamin Hall. Jack Johnson. Alexander Kareem. Ryan Markley. Matthew Maskery. Joel Knott. Adam Parks Bowen. Joe Pawley. Nicholas Peckham. Rodri Phillips. Priya Graitata. Alexandra Stronach. Ashley Surridge. Jacob Vincent. Daniel Waterfield. Winner of the Departmental Prize in Physics and Astronomy, Robert Wiseman. Benjamin Rattle. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Physics with a year in industry, Eleanor Hesketh. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Physics with Astrophysics, Aravinda Amarasinghe. Joshua Brown. Timothy Buckman. Vijay Chowan. Olivia Denver Parry. Corhech Donnelly. Jack Piercy. Adam Pinkham. Mumina Rahman. Kieran Slater. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Physics with Nanotechnology, Ali Hamid. Gongxi Jiang. David Rock. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Physics with Planetary Science, David Saunders. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Physics with Space Science and Technology, Richard Martin. Jonathan Triddle. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Applied and Environmental Geology, Gamuchirai Chigumbura. Mr. President and Vice-Chancellor, I present to you this academic colleague who has been nominated for a Distinguished Teaching Fellowship Award. For his innovative development of the teaching of statistical methods and his leading contribution to the enhancement of excellence in teaching within the Department of Physics and Astronomy, Dr. Simon Vaughan.
Well done. Well done. Excellent. Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've been a terrific audience. You really have. Plenty of whooping and cheering, and some of the people coming up on the stage acknowledging the audience, which, having spent a long time in politics myself, I recognise the wave to the crowd and to the gallery, which went down very well. And I was particularly impressed with those of you who managed to defy the laws of physics by climbing the stairs to the stage wearing those heels. I mean, it's pretty astonishing as far as I'm concerned. But you've achieved a great deal today, and today is a celebration of your achievement. I'm sure you felt, as I did a long time ago in my case, coming up on the stage, that it had been quite a journey from when you started your course. And it's been interesting for me today, and I hope for you as well. I think our two honorary graduates have done us proud today. It's always a particular pleasure when they too are graduates of Leicester University. And as you heard from Robert Joyce, he'd come up on this stage and felt as you did when you came up on the stage. And what achievements the two of them have had, very differently, but very, very significant in both cases. I like the way that Alf Adams was saying how the university gave him confidence. That amounts to a great deal for lots of us, I know. Made it. He also mentions how much easier it is getting an honorary degree than the first degree. I mean, the first degree takes you 3 years and you have to pass an exam. The honorary degree takes you 3 minutes making a speech. And I've never heard anyone fail an honorary degree either. I mean, but that was, I thought, inspiring as well, the work that he'd done. And then Robert Joyce, I mean, what an achievement in his case, that can't be many cars on the road that he hasn't had something to do with or played some part in at some stage. You heard from Professor Campbell, a tribute to him, a usual warm tribute from Gordon Campbell, who does this on many occasions, and the tribute he gave to Robert Joyce. I think at the very least there should be a discount on the next Jaguar you buy. Well done, and thank you to both the honorary graduates. You've enlivened the afternoon, and we're delighted to have given you your honorary degree. So I say to all of you who've obtained your degrees today, it's the conclusion of one part of a journey in the academic world maybe, or in life, where you started off with doubts and uncertainties. If you were like me, at any rate, when you first turned up at Leicester, you thought, will I be able to do this degree? You know, is it going to be too difficult? Are the rest of the students a lot brighter than I am? You always get one or two that turn up at university and they look confident from the word go. It can be a bit painful, actually, but they're a minority. I think most people feel the uncertainty about the course or the difficulty of it all there. Well, you've triumphed over that, and you've completed this part of your journey. And I remind you that your degree is a badge of achievement of your abilities. It's a recognised degree, both for its status, both nationally and internationally. No one can take it away from you. It will always be there for you, giving you real confidence in your abilities and in your capacity to face challenges and to succeed. So never forget that. And so be proud of your degree, but I hope you'll be proud as well of the University of Leicester. I'm sure you will be. It's nearly 60 years since Leicester University became a brand new university, and since then it's grown enormously, both in size and in stature and in status and in its accomplishments. And despite its huge growth, from 2,000 students when I was here to over 20,000 today, somehow it's retained a degree of intimacy. It's a friendly place to come and work, and that's shown up, I think, in the strong showing that we show people every year in the way in which we rank in the league table performances in teaching and in student satisfaction. And we're a university which is enriched by students from around the world and from the widest range of backgrounds. Amongst leading universities, we score strongly on government inclusivity benchmarks for students from state schools, from students from parts of the country historically with low levels of university entrance, and from families where no one previously had attended university, a point I think that Alf Adams made in his presentation. And as well as all that, we're a famous university. Don't forget that. Quite a famous football club as well has been mentioned, managing to survive against all odds, but it's even better than that at Leicester University, because there can be few bits of university research anywhere in the world that has had the acclaim, the public recognition, the national and international publicity that has been the case with Leicester University and the discovery and the confirmation of the King in the car park. Quite an astonishing achievement, a difficult one to follow, I might say. There aren't many kings in car parks, I don't think, waiting to be discovered, but it was recognised as such, and the crowds turned out in their thousands to cheer the event on the day. And in this connection, only last week, I attended the prestigious Royal Summer Exhibition, the Royal Society Summer Exhibition in London, which held a display of, and I'm quoting now, the 22 most exciting, cutting-edge science and technology achievements in the United Kingdom. And we, with our work on Richard III, were one of them. And there was a tremendous interest in people visiting the exhibition in the work that we'd done. So that's a feather in our cap by any standards. So I do hope that when you move on from Leicester, you'll feel a warm glow, as I do and have, whenever the work of the university is mentioned, when we're recognised and acclaimed, because, to coin a phrase, we are all in it together, and Leicester's achievements are in part achievements of all of us. I'd also like to thank, on behalf of the university staff who are on the stage here today, thank you as students for the debt that all staff owe to all students, for making suggestions, asking questions, for enriching the course for everyone on it, and providing the challenge that all students provide. Students, in truth, are a teaching resource. So as a teacher, you appreciate so much the many students you've known and you know are going on to, in life, to do interesting things, and you'll always feel pride in their achievements. So I simply say to all of you graduating on behalf of the staff of the university that, as well as congratulating you all on your degree here today, we also thank you for the contribution that you've all made to the development and continuing success of Leicester University. And let me say a word of thanks as well to the other part of our audience today, and it's great to see so many people here. That's family, supporters and friends. Thank you so much for attending the ceremony. Thank you as well for the encouragement and support that you've given to our students over the years. You have every right to share a sense of pride in their success, and I hope that for you today it's been both an enjoyable and a memorable occasion. And finally, looking to the future, I want to say perhaps the most important thing of all to all of you, good luck. Some say, of course, that luck is one of life's most important ingredients. I know from my lifetime in politics that luck, a few votes, can be the difference between triumph and disaster. Some of you will have noticed on the general election in May the 7th this year, some candidates won by a small margin in an electorate of 70 or 80,000. Dozen votes, one way or the other, was the difference between either entering the Palace of Westminster in triumph, others lose by a few votes, and they pack their bags unceremoniously and leave. It can be a tough old trade, and there can be luck in that. Political biographies are full of unplanned turning points, chance, circumstance of being in the right place at the right time. So I hope, know that luck in life is a huge factor, but I do know that the degree that you've been awarded here today will have shifted the odds substantially in your favour for whatever lies ahead. And just to put everything in perspective, one thought to close with from my own experience. I made friends at Leicester University, as I'm sure you have. I still meet 3 of them 2 or 3 times a year, and it's 50 years since we graduated. And it's a salutary lesson for everyone that's only worth saying at the end of a graduation ceremony, that of the 4 of us, far and away the most successful one in life in terms of financial circumstances is the one who failed his degree. So whatever the future holds, I hope that you'll keep in touch with Leicester University and tell us what you're doing, because of course your success, at least in part, is our success as well. Your predecessors over more than half a century have contributed enormously to making Leicester University the fine institution that it is today, and I know that you will all be adding to that. So to all of you, well done, thank you, and in the future, every possible good fortune. And now the final formal part of the proceedings, which is for me as Chancellor to formally declare this degree congregation closed.